thank you all of you for joining us today, and that was a pretty cool trailer, I must say. That's a nice exclusive. So how, Andrew, we know how you got involved, but tell us first of all the creative idea, how you got the idea and how you developed it. And then for each of the cast, how did you get involved and how did Andrew convince and sell it to you?
So the original idea I came up with last year I was shooting Primevial. I took what I learned from that, with drama and the comedy side of it. I wanted to make I love the sci-fi world, I wanted to make a high concept piece, but that was quite character driven and quite ensemble cast, because I love working with lots of cool different actors. So we started, me and Alex Moss, who co-created it, we started on this journey. Originally Unit Y was going to be a physical presence, a bit like Ex Machina next to me in the seat, but obviously when we decided to make it as a web series, so we could have creative control over it, that wasn't going to be possible due to budget reasons. So often, sometimes your restraints help push you forward into something different, and the evolution of wireless is what it is now. And I actually love the fact that it's in his car, but it's not just in his car, it can travel to every wireless device that we have, which is obviously, as we know, a lot. And the world of wireless is going to open up quite a lot.
Does that kind of answer the question?
Yeah.
Cool.
And for each of you, how did Andrew kind of sell it to you?
Who started?
You just called me up and went, do you want to do something cool this weekend? And I went, alright. The thing is, me and Andrew have been friends for 20 years, and I trust him. I know he's a talented actor, and he was just starting out directing, and I've seen loads of his work. And if your mate calls you up and says, do you want to be part of something, I read the script, the script that we get given individually, and just thought, sounds like a really cool thing to do, and hang out, have a cup of coffee, see your mate, and shoot something fun.
Yeah, really similar, really. I worked with Andrew a few years ago on Crack, met out in Budapest, and stayed in touch, and he pitched me this idea, told me very little about it, said I want to do it. So, yeah.
Basically, when I first came about, I wasn't sure whether I was going to play Jacob or Casper. So once I decided that I wanted to play Jacob, I needed to sort of find someone that I liked to play Casper. And then when he wasn't available,
yeah, I did a short film with Andrew about 4 years ago, and he's just got a very persuasive manner about him. He's very enthusiastic and clearly really talented, and then he got in touch with me and said, will you do it? And I said yes, immediately. Brilliant idea.
I had seen lots of Andrew's short films. He's a brilliant director anyway. He happens to be my brother-in-law. So that's how the phone call was like hard not to take. And then I was absolutely thrilled to be involved. I'd already seen bits, and I really like the fact that I don't ask any questions, and I just do what I'm told, and then really enjoy watching it. So I'm happily confused about the story. Really happily confused, and thrilled to be involved. Yeah.
I know Andrew through my mother, who's worked with Andrew quite a few times and spoke very fondly of him.
her mom's a costume designer, and all my costumes in Primevial, we kind of came up with it together. Very fond of her.
And he asked me to come for an audition and pitch this idea and made it sound so damn cool, and it sort of paid off, so that's why I wanted to get involved. Hi.
Yeah, whatever.
Just going to say, I'm his sister, so I don't have a choice. No, all of us that know Andrew and love Andrew know that when he says jump, we all kind of say how high, so that's sort of it. And it's quite like down the line for me to be involved in this. And I was kind of jealous that everybody was in it except me. So when he wasn't taking my phone calls about saying, can I be in it, I got my mum to call him. I thought she'd be really persuasive, and then I got to be in it, so there you go. I think he's, why wouldn't you want to be a part of it?
Sarah Jane's role in it, we're not going to give too much away, I'm not going to tell you a character name, but it's pivotal for sure, and it's very interesting the way they come into it and why she's there.
My mum's very persuasive.
Yeah.
Our mum, sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe you had to make her pull the mum card on you, Andrew. Come on, it's your sister.
And also, we haven't worked together for a while, so it'd be nice to get back on the screen. And also, as a director, I can just watch my big sister about, so I enjoy it.
And it's kind of shot differently. It's shot all on GoPros, and it's done in a very kind of guerrilla filmmaking style. How much fun is that for all of you to do? And then for Andrew, how much more of a challenge is that for you when you've got to edit it, put it together, and come up with the story ideas and the arcs that you've got?
Yeah, I'll start by saying, like I say, it's all shot on GoPros. I wanted to make a decision for the look. I would say that didn't look as good as it usually looks. Just I don't know what's happened with the quality or whatnot. But yeah, so it was designed. Wireless is designed to kind of watch on your computer, on your phone, on your tablet, whatever, on the way to work. You know, they're bite-sized. And the GoPros have evolved at the same time as wireless have. So I've been working on it a year now, and in that year, new GoPros have come out, and I grabbed the next one. We work with that and the new features on that. For me, it's brilliant. I sometimes have to film stuff at the drop of the hat. I do a lot of filming on my own, obviously some in the car on my own, so they're great just to stick around the car. They're a fantastic tool for me. They give me a lot of freedom, in one sense. But in others, it's very useful that the world is covered with cameras now. Wherever you go, everyone's got a camera in their hand. All police have cameras in their cars, now they have them in their bodies. Cash points have cameras, you just can't get away from them. So I just thought about tapping into that world, and then the GoPros seemed the obvious choice to do that with. How was it working with GoPros?
I'd just like to say as well, that's the first time we've seen that, and what you have to realise is that Andrew doesn't have a team of people that do this stuff. He calls us up, we go to some lock-up in wherever it is and spend an afternoon having fun, and then he will go back to us. What you see is amazing. That is all done at home, the edit, all the additional stuff. It's not going to a production house to happen. This is Andrew with a little bag of cameras, and what you see is what he puts together, which is a testament to the project. It's his idea, and he's the one making what it looks like, how it feels, all that stuff. We direct his bonds. So the rest of us just turn up and do the make-believe. He's the guy who's putting it together. So it's not an easy thing to do. It kind of looks easy when it looks like that, but it's a huge amount of kind of vision and preparation that goes into telling a story as complex as that, with what you guys basically have on your phone cameras. So yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah, it's been, as Andrew said, as the cameras have evolved, so has the show. So when we first started filming, we had one GoPro on the dashboard of the car, and as the months went by and people got behind the show, money to spend on it. We've got the new cameras, we've got the gadgets that go with it, lights. So the one-man army is Andrew's kind of expanding. So it's exciting to see what we will be able to expand into the future as far as the cameras.
What's also amazing about working with those tiny little cameras, you don't realise that they're there. So it feels like you're just on stage or in a play or something. I do Hobby City, so surrounded by huge cameras, huge sets. This makes it feel very natural, which is really exciting actually, and it's amazing what you can do with it. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's all we
Sorry, I was taking all your answers. So in terms of you mentioned technological developments, and you mentioned the fact it's a nice, fun way to film it. Does it just make it completely different for all of you than anything you do? Because you do combined between all of you do film, you do television, and now you're going onto a set which is more relaxed, more, as you said, they're natural because you've got the small cameras there. Does that kind of change the performance you deliver, do you feel?
No, just the quality of experience is different. It seems to me the more work I do as an actor, the bigger the budget, the less the fun. Seems to be a basic equation that I've found on the whole, not always, because people with big shows and cruising 200 people on something I've just done, there's a little bit you cannot help but it's very hard to feel like a family with 300 people. The smaller the group, the less people are looking at their watch and saying when's lunch, and especially if nobody is there for the money, because literally nobody is there for the money, then you have to be there because you want to be. So that is really, if you can afford to do it as an actor, you know, we've all got families to feed, rents to pay, but if you can do that, I'll always go looking for the fact that it's family as well, and that I really respect him anyway as a bonus. I still am very drawn to lower budget things, as long as the people are good. It's awful sometimes. I got addicted to the world of British B-movies a few years ago. And I sort of did about 6 in 2 years, and of which maybe 1.
All right, show off.
No, but terrible. And you can get there, and it's like, you go, great, I love working for no money. Oh no, you all don't know what you're doing. And then it's hell. So when people are good, and it's like, that's the best, it's the best. What was the question? I can't remember. Joe, what do you think about that?
It's still telling a story. It's the same experience in a way that we...
Who says there has to be rules, right?
There's a story, that there is something that we want to communicate with an audience.
It's creative freedom. Basically, it comes down to creative freedom. No, there's no producer saying you can do this, you can't do that. The only thing stopping us doing is our imagination or technology.
It's just Andrew there saying, "I'm shit, do it again."
Yeah, I do say that. That's the director. That was my brother doing
Yeah,
I think I'll be honest, right?
have we all heard this from Andrew? No, you're acting.
Do it better.
Stop acting.
Do it better.
Going back to the thing, there is no rules. You know, like the whole theatre craze that's kicked off with the experience, where you walk through stuff and all that's not really trendy. You know, I love all that. Why not push the boundaries? Why not? Yeah, film it in different ways. There isn't any rules as long as it's entertaining and people want to. That's it. Full stop. You know what I mean? There's a want for it. Sometimes people don't realise they want something. Until you.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
At the moment, I can't compare myself with what I'm doing to anything, really. So I'm kind of out there on my own a little bit, winging it. But Comic-Con, you know, very kindly got behind me, and all my brilliant actor friends and family, all really supportive, and yeah, the whole thing's growing now and taking on a life of its own, which is what I wanted to happen, and it just makes me really happy and really proud. And I hope you do enjoy it, and I'm going to keep making it. Always got a thing.
And don't forget, if you'd like to ask questions, we have an open question mic which is situated right there. Just walk on up and then we can let you ask questions. Or if you're too nervous, stick your hand up and I'll bring a microphone around to you, depending on which one you're more comfortable with. But do you think it helps as well, Andrew, that when you're filming, and particularly with all of you when you're filming, you mentioned earlier there are cameras everywhere now. Because we're so used to seeing people filming stuff, we're so used to having cameras in our faces on phones and everything else.
Yeah.
Do you think that has made it more acceptable for you when you're out filming? There's no longer people just suddenly stop and go like this. And
People don't respect me. In fact, we did a thing on the helipad near Battersea, which you saw the helicopter stuff. We did actually want to kind of raise the whole kind of production value of it. And we were shooting basically what was essentially a mugging, I won't give too much away, with GoPros. Nobody stopped about it. and yeah, nobody really paid any attention because the GoPros are so small, got them everywhere. So it really helps me like that. And also when I'm in my car, you know, I've been sat in traffic filming a scene, and then looked across and there was people just looking at you, you know. And they think you're just chatting on the phone or something.
I'm just crazy.
I'm just crazy. Probably crazy, but I usually do a little dance.
we're going to open the questions then. We have someone at the microphone there, so we'll kick off the first one.
Hi.
Right. We're actually I'm really excited to see where this goes. Was there a specific moment you really enjoyed filming, or that was good fun for you all?
Was there a specific... Sorry, your mic keeps going in and out, I think.
I'm too small, that's why.
Every time she gets up the tip, she's going, anybody... Let's see.
You wouldn't believe an adult, would you?
There she is, now she sounds like Beyonce.
Was there a favourite moment of yours when filming the series?
Wireless.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun with Joe when we shot episode 2 in the car, just driving around Kingston again and again.
the guerrilla filming thing on that day was fun. It was a very posh block of flats. I had to come out with a very, very snotty security guard. So it was like, he just dropped me off in the car. I'll be back to pick you up, and then when I roll up, we're shooting. I'm just there, there's the security guard staring at me. Right. Go back up. The leather gloves on. I'm off. So 6 times he was so confused.
It was good. So that was fun. Also, when we shot the pre-title sequence of the first episode with Max, it was supposed to be the Gulf War, which was actually partly in my garden shed. Well, you wouldn't know, hopefully. So that's the idea, but it just proves that you can do it. I don't know what you do. But yeah, there's been lots of fun. Have fun every time with Mel. It's always been different. There's always something different going on.
Also, the nice thing is that there's so many different characters within it. Like, every time Andy calls me up, he's like, "Oh, you're doing a scene with so-and-so." I'm like, "Who are they? What are they doing?" There's a new character. Oh, cool. And you just give me my page and I'll go, well, I'll say these lines. I have no idea what relation they are to anybody else's story. Like, he keeps his cards really close to his chest. So every time you go on set with it, it's like, no idea what's going to happen. And he might change it as well. He's like, oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah, and he does change it.
Didn't do this, you know? And I kind of thank you to Crash. It's always a giggle.
Yeah, I figure that you can give the actors too much information anyway. They can just watch it like the rest of us.
And we've got a question here at the front from somebody as well.
Hi.
Yeah, let's do this.
If you could do anything in wireless, what would you want to do?
You could do anything in life.
Why?
Wireless.
Well, that's a bit profound. I was starting to think though. I was just going to say eat flumps. Anything in wireless. Oh, well, I'd like to. Basically, I want to tell the story. Me and Alex want to tell the story. We want to get to the end of the first season, which is probably about 15, 16 episodes. We know exactly how it's going through the day and how it's ending. It's really exciting. And we've got ideas for season 2, but we want to dedicate kind of a lot more time to doing it, to getting out there online, and then we'll see where we're at fan base-wise and see whether anybody's interested in sponsoring us to do it, maybe on a different platform, you know, or a different channel. Not terrestrial TV, really online, whether they give us a bit of money to make season 2, because we've got a lot of ideas for that. There's lots of things. I mean, you've seen at the end of the trailer, from what you can see, there's some pretty cool robotic things that are going to enter the show. So I will make whatever I think of, I'll make happen somehow. Pretty much.
And now we're going to go back to the mic.
I'm going to be a bit greedy and I have 2. Is that okay?
Say that again.
Sorry, I have 2 questions.
That's
to ask.
fine, don't worry.
Okay. The first one is mainly because I'm a massive fan of cinematography. I love the idea of the GoPros, and as I was watching the trailer, I couldn't help but think that, as you said, it's designed to be on tablets, like to be viewed on laptops, tablets, and phones. Is it intentional to get the feeling that the viewer themselves is the wireless being? Or are we meant to be feeling that? Because that's what I got from the trailer. I was like, I am this evil thing trying to take over everything. It's like liberating.
Whatever floats your boat. I think you can view it however you want to. You always are on the point of view. You know, you're the point of view of Unit Y, which I think is really cool all the time. And I think you're right. You can view it like that. And if you want to, then I think it totally works for the world. The idea is someone's always watching. I mean, someone's always watching. Someone's watching us now.
It's like
I'm watching you. Oh, Buster's watching.
And my second question is, like, as I said, I'm really interested in cinematography, so I usually make quite a lot of my own projects at home. And so I wanted to ask, like, how do you find the motivation to, like, take your ideas and make them reality? And also, what was one of the biggest setbacks you faced trying to make wireless?
I don't need any more motivation. I think I'd pop. If I get an idea in my head and I like it, I have to do it. I've got this drive to do it. I've had it since I was about 13 when my parents got me a camera. Very big. I've always made films. They were really crap at the start. But I got a bit better now. So
We also had a band.
oh God, here we go. But yeah, so I've always been creative in some sort of way like that. So the drive is something that I can't stop, which is great. And I can't really explain it either. You know, I just love it. I love putting it all together. It was so much hard work and doing the editing, it takes hours and hours and hours of my time. But when I see it all come together, like when I cut the trailer and I literally stand back and watch it on the big screen in my bedroom, in my office place, and like, it's not actually, I get done by my wife. She's like, get that equipment out of it. But yeah, I stand back a bit like a conductor and like hitting all the beats and stuff. And I do, I'm much like crazy, but I actually love it, and it makes me, yeah, it gets me really excited. And the biggest problem I face is probably actors' availability.
Start paying us, my friend. We'll suddenly be very.
Maybe in season 2. One of the big challenges is it's all been really challenging. I've learned something new every single episode, and I've made mistakes each episode and learned from it. But Unit Y, wonderful Lucy Brown, who's so sorry she couldn't be here today. She records her lines from wherever she is in the country or out of the country, and she sends them to me, asking for direction, but she pretty much nails all the lines straight away, so I don't need to narrate very much, and I knew she'd be perfect for it. But then I have to take her lines, edit them, the space that I think it's going to take me to say my lines or other people's lines, and then I play it through my earpiece, and I literally record it a bit like a play. So I've even got to hit like the comedy beats and stuff like that, and that's been quite, we've done some of that together.
That was a difficult thing to get into at first, because then you have to, your performance has to fit the time frame that Andrew's allotted. So if you want to say that line slowly, Lucy's voiceover is going to obviously it doesn't work. But
obviously if we had a bit of money we could get Lucy in, have her there doing it in the time we can change, but we're restricted. We haven't got any money, so we are restricted by that. But it's a challenge, and I think all actors like a bit of a challenge.
Well, coming back to what you said about making it a reality from just having an idea to that. Like Max was saying, Andrew does it on his own, so that's a testament.
I just realised that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Has someone taken a picture of this? Will you tweet it so I can see it? Sorry.
It's kind of a testament that you can actually do it. You know, if you have the drive to do that, and technology is so advanced right now that you kind of haven't got the excuse of going, oh, I don't know how to use a camera program, I don't know how to use GarageBand, I don't know. Every tutorial, every kind of thing that you would need to actually do this for yourself is there, and it's out there, and it's accessible now to everyone, which is really exciting. So I'd say it is the process of just deciding to do it that goes from there to there, and it is a lot of hard work, but if you want to do it, it is out there for you to draw whatever resources you need, and you can do it all, like Andrew started off on one little GoPro and a bit of editing equipment, and that's kind of started whatever you want to do. So go do it.
Yeah, sure. Here.
Thank you very much.
I'm not asking a question, I just want to sing a little song. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be...
In previous sort of media, AI has always been presented as a bluntly malevolent force, always trying to wipe out the human race or something like that.
Yeah.
How difficult, or was there any challenge in trying to get away from that perception?
No, because the idea that once we knew we were onto something cool was the idea is that Casper in the backstory, he was a little bit like a Banksy of the hacker world. Very cool and amazing at what he did, but he kind of just like, he's the kind of dude that turned the London Eye the wrong way round, just to mess with people, do you know what I mean? Just to make a little statement. But he's been designing software for ages, since he was a kid, and he was the first person to come up with the computer game that could read your emotion, and at least get onto this. And that could be really useful if we could put that into AI. So they kind of got him, because he broke the law in many ways, and kind of bribed him to work for them. And then he came up with the concept of the pulse, which they put into Unit Y. And the pulse means that she can learn to feel emotion as a computer. So once we thought of that, and we knew we were onto a really cool idea, and we could go anywhere with it, because You know, you've got the capacity to feel emotion, you've got the capacity to love. You've got the capacity to love, you can hate. Anyways.
Thank you.
Hi.
I have two questions.
Okay.
First of all, is said that in the show that White can access any wireless device.
Sorry, can you answer that question again, just because you might cut out?
You said that in the show, White can access any wireless device and camera and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is the entire show set from White's perspective?
No. Well, yeah. And that answers that question. Yeah, it will be, won't it? Of course, because she can edit anything. But the idea is like, I mean, if you've watched the seasons and you see that I'm being watched by other, you know, Stern's watching me in the car, he's monitoring me, there's always people watching, there's people definitely high up the pecking order, and there's a very specific reason why I'm being recorded for everything, which you'll find out. So it's not all white, but I guess if you can go into everything, then it is all white.
And second of all, for the series, did you take any inspiration from Knight Rider?
Well, like I say, Knight Rider wasn't even in the picture when he was going to be an actual presence, you know, where it was going to be like a physical presence. Obviously, when we thought about putting in the car, we did go, was it a bit like Knight Rider? But I actually think the car talks, but once they get out of the car, you'll see in the next episode that we introduce a thing called the Ghost, which is the world's smallest drone, which Casper invents, so she can be with me at all times. So it's not just going to be about us in the car, so which will make it feel a lot less like Knight Rider.
They're asking because your similarity to Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
The same is asking about whether Hasselhoff the wig for my character.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, when you can't see me down here when I've got steering wheels, I have got red shorts on.
It's like a cross between Airwolf and...
Airwolf was cool.
Air Rider.
Air Rider.
Thank you.
It's alright.
Hiya.
Yeah.
During the filming and the shooting of Wireless, was there any scenes or any moments where you actually felt that you were in a moment and it was actually real going on?
I had a moment where Andrew was blowing on my back.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty real.
Extrapolate on that.
Oh, this is actually happening. There you are. No, carry on.
I am a giggler, like just across the board, so I can be really focused and I can be really unfocused. He probably hit me the most with me and you shooting. Saw a little bit in the hotel. Yeah, there was a lot of giggling and I wasn't doing my job fantastically.
So when I got mugged, suddenly 2 helicopters suddenly landed, and that was completely by chance. It was amazing. That was pretty.
Yeah. It wasn't completely by chance. We hoped it would happen, but they had lots of different. We had lots of different helicopters. Some little, some big, and that was a big military one. So it was just perfect. And we got very excited.
Yeah.
You got a helicopter. Number 3.
Yeah.
It's great, the guerrilla filmmaking thing you couldn't do in, did a posh short film in Los Angeles recently. It's not been, it really wasn't a big deal. But they got so excited because for 20 minutes we shot a scene running down an alleyway that they didn't have a license for. And these filmmakers were like, this is the most crazy thing I've ever done in my life. And we're like, the whole thing we're doing is, you can't shoot anything in America. The freedom we've kind of got. I mean, a policeman might go, what are you doing? All right, just put the gun away.
It's one of the reasons why we put it in the car as well, because I can't stop. Anywhere where I can drive, I can shoot, which is really useful. And London's, a cool looking place now, and I wanted to capture it.
Around here, right?
Yeah, around here especially, I've shot down here. Very cool. We'll be back around here for sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
Our pleasure.
Okay, so if anyone else has got a question, we've got time for one more.
We have a gentleman in the front. Thank you so much for coming, everybody, by the way. Really appreciate it.
Hi there. I'm not stalking you, by the way, honest.
It's alright.
I was just wondering, you hear a little bit about Unit Black in some of the episodes. Is that going to come into...
Unit Black?
Show
Yeah.
more?
Unit Black's coming into it.
And is it...
I'm not telling you what Unit Black is. I won't tell you what Unit Black is. All I will say is that he's partnered with Charlotte Myers, who is played by the wonderful Jemima Rooper. And she's kind of female version of Jacob Crow. She's a cool character as well. But yeah, it'd be cool when you see Unit Black to go into it. But no one's ever asked me what the creature is or the thing at the end of the first episode.
That's because you wouldn't tell us.
I know, it's true. But you'll see that again at some point.
Really tell with being blown on.
So, guys, I want to give away some free t-shirts, some wireless t-shirts. I'll bring it up, yeah. Not to you. So,
wireless thing.
oh yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Have you got your t-shirt? Oh, ready. Okay, I think we've got, I think we've got 2 small, 2 medium and a large, I think. So, who wants a small t-shirt?
Oh!
Go on, stick your hands up. I'll come on.
Random. Like this.
Yeah.
Well, anybody got a large t-shirt? This is a small one.
We'll get some more of these now. Lavish budget.
Can I have one of these? 4 t-shirts. Really like t-shirt.
Right, what's this? Medium? No one's a medium? And this is which one? This is another medium. Last one.
I also love the fact that her daughter's head was in her hands the entire time her mum was still on the chair going, my Lord, mother, what?
We've got some more t-shirts at they're literally got a booth in the Big Fest area, which I think is N7 if you go to the concourse. I'm going to be signing for the rest of the day, and I've only got a certain amount of wireless t-shirts to give away, but I'm going to give away a free wireless t-shirt with each signature for as long as they last. So head over there.
I can do some signed wireless posters at my booth.
Oh yeah, and Joe is in the memorabilia section, which is kind of just across the way from the wireless booth, so go and visit him as well and all that jazz. More importantly, you can watch wireless. It's free. www.wirelessweb.london. Yeah? Wicked. Stick in the browser, so yeah. So let's take a picture, let's go.
Yeah, so everyone now puts their hands in the wireless symbol, which is kind of like a W with the thumb joining in the middle, that's it. To the
Let's do
back.
our picture. Would you mind taking it?
I'll take it for it, yeah.
I'll do the wireless side.
Apart from I won't do the wireless side, because that would be awkward. Yeah, you go down, that's that thing. Right, so everybody, why don't you all stand up as well? That might be good. There you go. I'm going to have to come forward because the light is so bright you won't see a thing. Now that's better. So as they give the stage, give a massive round of applause for our partners today. Joseph, Augusta, and of course, the brilliant man, Julie Clark. You can watch it at Wrottesley game as well. And it's www.wirelessweb.london. That's www.wirelessweb.london.